Devotion and connection from the Holy Master. They are all. I'm grateful that this opportunity has been given to share with you some of the great insights on how to connect to higher self through a living Master. I'm thankful of your extraordinary feelings and thoughts in seeking the truth and humanity. They're humble seekers. The best, easy, and the only way to reach to higher self and the truth is through a living Master. This is the way that all those who came before us to teach and made humans aware of God's bliss on earth. And there are God's agents and spiritual teachers who do invite people and guard their feelings and willingness to connect to real self, God, and the universe. Until you don't get the vibes through a living Master, it becomes nearly impossible to get to higher self or to get to understand the real message from the universe. The reason I say this because the living Masters have reached to the levels of connecting easily to all revealers of divine truth and to the secrets unknown to you. That's the true awakening of the self, that one could even achieve miracles on that level. These levels could not be achieved through our own physical comforts or ideological belief systems, but through the right rituals guided by the living Masters, soul travelers, or spiritual teachers, because they already have experienced the highest level in the realms of God. The first and the utmost important of how you get to this level is by subjugating the mind to the control of the spirit. But through a living Master, you reach those heights of God where all things take place within the realms of the highest of all things, through which we can manipulate the forces of the lower worlds, or that we call the laws of nature. Those who have broken the bonds of time and space and able to grasp the knowledge of the creation and order of the universe, by the help of a living Master, you will have the ability to transcend the dimensions and enter into the worlds where all knowledge was emanated. You will get to know the unknown, and all unanswered questions would no longer plague you. You will be satisfied with all the answers provided, and it would make perfect sense, pertinent to your seeking. Many would find it difficult to believe in these spiritual beings. However, once we have the glimpse of their superior energy and their ability to transcend to the realms of God, it would completely changes you forever for the better, and you grow beyond the physical boundaries and have out of the body experience. Through the living Master and soul travelers, you would reach the enlightenment and divine wisdom of all things before your eyes. The mind keeps you in egoistic negative energy, selfishness, feeling of resentment and vanity. Once you get out of these negative vibes of the mind, the true self will surface, and you will find yourself in much higher and greater pleasure to connect. This way cannot be found through the traditional and mainstream belief systems. Today, we cannot reach to the higher self or connect to God through the old scripted revelations. Neither they are applicable in today's era we live in. The living Masters hold the key to all truth, and once you connect to them, you know the whole truth and the universe. You would have access to wisdom beyond the cosmos. Since you're associated with a guided energy given to you by the living Master, And if you trust and have faith, you will see things that you have never been able to imagine by a conscious mind. Neither you will be able to explain it to an ordinary person of the evidence of external forces you see and experience. Through the real feeling of an inexistence and full trust and faith in the living Auric Master, you go through the self-filtering of all the negative energy you might have held to that point. This way you cleanse yourself to transform into a soul traveler yourself and see everything as they are in the realms of God. The soul traveler would guide you to reach what is unknown to you. But whatever you see or experience should not be considered as your self-achievement or self-knowledge. But this bliss came to you through that living Master. You fully put your trust and faith in Him. Your devotion to Him would give a real feeling of self-existence. If you become a real devotee in the living Master through your trust and faith in His ability to transform your life beyond, it would happen to you in no time. The same as disciples of the prophets and their friends who fully believe in their relationship with God, and they also benefited from that grace of God and left beyond the material world. Trust in Auric Masters, or living masters, soul travelers, or spiritual teachers, it's the same as you trust in your conscious mind that one carries the worldly kind of knowledge that leads to a successful life. The same applies to these masters to grant you the unknown to you. The truth you all deserve, the pleasure to know and experience. I'm grateful for your being and thank you for listening. I wish and pray you all benefit from the eternal light of God and the main source of knowledge to lead you to the forever life full of great pleasures and peace. Thank you and God bless you.